नमस्कार। मैं आपका दोस्त सीए मनमोहन जिंदल, रजिस्टर्ड वैल्यूअर इन सिक्योरिटी एंड फाइनेंशियल एसेट्स फ्रॉम मुंबई। टुडे वी शैल डिस्कस chapter 10, chapter 20 on winding up. So, winding up by the tribunal. Tribunal, how can tribunal help in winding? In the event of petition filed under section 272, a company may be wound up by the tribunal if the company is unable to pay its debts, if the company by special resolution has resolved the company shall be wound up by the tribunal, company has acted against the national interest, and on application by the registrar or any other person authorized by the central government, if it is of the opinion that company was formed for fraudulent purpose, if the company has defaulted in filing its annual accounts, returns with registrar for 5 consecutive years, and if the tribunal is of the opinion that it is just and equitable that the company be wound up. The tribunal समझता है कि भाई कोई दिक्कत नहीं है और कंपनी वाउंड अप होनी चाहिए, तो वह वाउंड अप के ऑर्डर दे देता है, ट्रिब्यूनल वाउंड अप के ऑर्डर दे देता है. Now, Section 272, petition for winding up can be made by the company, any creditor or the creditors, any contributory or the contributories, the registrar, and any person authorized by the central government. So these can be filed the petition for winding up against Section 272. Now, as per Section 273(1), the tribunal may, on receipt of a petition for winding up under Section 272, pass any of the following orders. Number 1, dismiss it with or without cost. किसी ने लगाई एप्लीकेशन, ट्रिब्यूनल कहता है नहीं भाई बेकार है, डिसमिस कर दिया. Make any interim order that did things fit. Appoint a provisional liquidator of a company till the making of winding up order, or make an order for winding up of the company with or without cost, or any other orders as it thinks fit. So this order under this section shall be made within 90 days from the date of presentation of this petition. So this may be a probable question of the exam, that in how many days the tribunal has to pass the order. So say that is within 90 days. Now, company liquidator. For the purpose of winding up by the tribunal shall appoint an official liquidator as the company liquidator. Definitely, without official liquidator, को liquidation होना आसान नहीं, because he has the responsibilities to collect the assets, to collect the inventories, to collect the information, and sold the asset and distributed the funds to the stakeholders. The liquidator shall be appointed from a panel maintained by the central government. Once the order for winding up has been passed, the company liquidator shall take into his custody all the properties, effects, and actionable claims to which the company is or appears to be entitled to. The Act also stipulates that all the directors, promoters, and employees of the company who are or have been in employment for the company or still associated with the company shall extend full cooperation to the liquidator in discharging his duties. So they are duty bound to cooperate the liquidator. So what are the implications of an order of winding up? As and when the winding up proceedings are initiated against the company due to any reason whatsoever, no suit or legal proceeding shall commence against the company. So suit वगैरह फाइल नहीं हो सकता. In case of any pending litigation at the time of passing such order, such litigation cannot be proceeded with except with the leave of the tribunal. तो वो वहीं halt हो जाएगी. Now, submission of report by the company liquidator. Where a company liquidator is appointed, Section 281 requires the company liquidator to submit a report to the tribunal within 60 days. That is also a probable question of the exam. From the order containing the following particulars, the nature and details of the assets of the company held by the company, for which the valuation shall be obtained from registered valuers for this purpose. Amount of capital issued, subscribed, and paid up. The existing and contingent liabilities of the company, along with particulars of securities given, whether by the company or an officer thereof, and the debts due to the company. Guarantees, if any, extended by the company. List of contributories and dues, if any. Details of trademark and intellectual properties, if any. Details of subsisting contracts, joint ventures, and collaborations, if any. Details of holding and subsidiary companies, if any. Details of legal cases filed by or against the company, and any other information which the tribunal may direct or the company liquidator may consider necessary to include. So these are the information he has to report into his report. Now, what is the final settlement? As per section 282, the tribunal shall, on consideration of report of the company liquidator, fix a time limit within which the entire proceeding shall be completed and the company be dissolved. On passing the order of the winding up, the tribunal as soon as possible needs to rectify the member register if required, settle a list of contributories, cause the asset of the company to be applied for discharging of such liabilities. So this is on the winding up. आपका पेशेंस लिसनिंग के लिए बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.